A lot of people usually say I motivate them. But the most important thing about my motivation is that I motivate you with reality. When it comes to traveling abroad, I have said it time without number. Anybody can travel abroad. Anybody can jackpot. You understand what I'm saying? Now, there are many of you. You have the money. You don't have the link to travel. There are also some of you who have the link. You don't have the money. There are also some. They don't have any. They don't have the link. They don't have the money. Me, as a person, I was once there way back in the day when I was still in Nigeria. And if I look things I am able to do now, for people especially, I feel blessed, even though I am nowhere near where I want to be. But there are many things I have done for people since coming to the US that would have been very difficult for me to do for people if I was still back home in Nigeria. Only God knows that, but that is what I think, that is what I feel. See, let me encourage you. Feel motivated every single day. Because like I have clearly stated in my previous contents, anybody can travel abroad. If you have the ambition to travel, try to do things that will attract traveling abroad. What am I trying to say? There are many of you for a very long time. You have been longing to travel. You have the money. You can read, you can write. But because of some kind of laziness in you, you have not dedicated time to learn how to apply for visas. That is a red flag. Now, some people might want to say, but no, sir, comedy, it is travel agents that did your visa application for you to the US. No, that is not true. It is not a travel agent that did my visa application for me. I went to school. I am a graduate. I can read. I can write. I could remember that year. We just did everything, in-house. Went to GT Bank, paid my visa fee, do everything, fill form, that kind of thing. Go interview, collect visa. Today, the rest is history. So, I am using my own personal story, my own personal life to encourage you that you can also do this. Many of you have been looking for travel agents for years. Some people have paid travel agents. Travel agent even took monies from them and did not do anything. And it will also shock you to know that these travel agents, many of you are chasing with these millions of naira, thousands of dollars, millions of francs, thousands of cedis. These travel agents did not learn how to apply for visa from heaven. They were born by their parents like every one of us. And somebody tried it to apply for visa and got it and realized that, oh, so I can actually do this thing. That is how a lot of people became travel agents. So you can also do it. And for those of you who are educated, but you don't have the means to travel, you can also come into the travel business and change this narrative. Because now we have a lot of scammers who claim to be travel agents, while some are even travel agents and they are also scammers. Just like what I'm doing here on the social media space, I have changed a lot. I have changed the way people see travel. Even though a lot of people come online to make abroad seem like, oh, yeah, it is difficult. If you don't have forehead, you can't make it abroad. I have changed people's perspective of how they initially saw abroad. Even since I came on social media, I have motivated a lot of people to apply for visas. They got it. And currently, a lot of them are abroad. All over the world, US, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Asia, Europe, just name it. Me, am I a travel agent? The answer is a no. I am not a travel agent. But You can decide today to say, okay, let me learn how to apply for visa. You can learn it. All you need to equip yourself is online, is on the internet. Consume my contents, consume other people's contents. By doing that alone, you can become a travel agent. Register your company. You might not have offices. You might start by working from home. Be on the path of truth. Be honest. Because one thing about travel agent is that you don't even need a signpost. If you are good at your job, the way Africa is now, somebody you did visa for and that person got it, that person will bring a lot of customers for you. Yes, if you try and do a visa for somebody and they got it, trust me, through that one person, you can get thousands of clients because that person is a testament to your good job. That person is your testimony. I have done visa for so person and the person got it. Because many of you are just so kind of desperate to travel. Now, do you have the money? If yes, do you have the link? If no, have you learned how to apply for visas by yourself? How many times have you gone online to apply for jobs by yourself? Now, for those who don't have the money and also don't have the link, can you apply for visas? Is it a bad thing now if you can become a travel agent? Yes, you can become a travel agent to the extent that people will not be making reference to you, that you are the trusted travel agent they have seen. There is money in travel agency. That industry is worth billions of dollars. That travel agency, clear road now. Do you know what you stand to gain if you can do visa for one person and that person gets it? Through that person, their relatives, their friends, anyone that gets it out of these people you are doing visa for, they are bringing more people to you. If you can do visa for 5 people and 2 or 3 gets it, you are blown. Yes, you are not the one that gives visa. All you have to do is to know what is required to apply for visas and know those who are eligible. Once they bring it, your own is to help them apply for the visa, fill the form online, submit. You can even take it further by booking interviews for them. Yes, if you can do this at a cheaper rate, a lot of people will patronize you. This is something you have to think about. Many of you are just there. You don't have jobs. You are jobless. You are desperate for helpers to come and take you abroad. Nobody is coming to just take you abroad. Traveling abroad is expensive. Let's call a spade a spade. If you are traveling from Nigeria now to the US, it's millions. Sometimes over 2 million, 3 million, 4 million naira just to buy flight tickets. We have not even spoken about the process of, first of all, know what you are coming here to do, pay for visa fee, go for interview, then successfully convince the visa officer at your visa interview and eventually get the visa and come here. These are processes. And this process needs funds. You cannot do this process without paying for it. So now, if that is what it entails, do you have what it takes? There are many travel agents currently in Africa. They are not even ready to travel. If you like, you give them US green card to come and stay here. They won't even come here. There are many travel agents back home in Africa who are making 3 times what some people cannot even make here in America in a year. They are making it back home in a month. Yes, travel agency is big business. It is not joke. It is not play. Motivate yourself. If Nosa Comedy can leave Nigeria and come to the US, and today people are celebrating me to some extent because of what I have been able to do for them, because of what they have been able to achieve through my platforms. Imagine coming online. I don't charge people any money for my services. Everything I do is absolutely free, except if some people want me to help them reach out to investigators to investigate work visa packages for them abroad. That is when they spend money, and that money is not for me because I am not an investigator. People are in that field. That is not my field. So everything I do online are absolutely free of charge, FOC. But for you as a person, you have to motivate yourself. Me, I was once in Nigeria. After I graduated, I searched for jobs for a very long time. I couldn't find before I eventually got something doing. And eventually, I came here. And today, to God be the glory. You can also come here. But I would like to tell you, have a very good mind. Have a very clean mind. You can't be a bad person and be praying to God for God to bless you. It is difficult. He who must come to equity must come with clean hands. That is why for me, people can attest to that. People who really know me. I like to see people get up. I like to see people do well. And I am not a jealous person. I do not envy people. I believe what is my own will be my own, no matter what it is. So, the first way to have your prayers being answered by God Almighty is for you to have a very good mind, clean mind, a mind to also help others. Because if you are helping people, people you've helped, they will be praying for you. So motivate yourself, pick yourself up. People here abroad, they don't have two heads. It's one head like you, everybody have. So get up. It's one head that you have, everyone has. So pick yourself up. You can do it. Whether you have the money or not. Start by knowing what it takes to apply for visas. Start by knowing who is eligible. Start by knowing how you can apply for those visas. Start by knowing the things you don't have to do as it concerns applying for visas. And thank me later. Respect to you guys. Have a good one.